So here's a wild tour story from after our show in Long Beach at the Shoreline Jam. We like to have a good time after the show, so we, head out to a club. Anyways, we're all drinking and stuff like that, and me and the boys were just chilling, and we could see Mata and his wife, dancing on the dance floor. They're getting all sexy and crazy. Next thing you know, one is humping the other on the, on the dance floor, and they're like the only ones on the dance floor. Come to figure out, they popped some mollies that night, so I guess a pretty crazy experience for them.
So one of the other boys had some mollies, and I've never popped it before, or never had it before. It was in town, so the show was in home. So my wife came, some of the boys' family came. I looked at my wife, I said, "Baby, down, let's do it." I've never popped a molly before, so we ended up doing it together. And I don't know, I felt like invincible. I felt like that movie Limitless. I felt like I could just rule the world, and I'm a natural high kind of guy. I like to have a good time, but I don't know, man, I felt so much smarter in my own head. And we went to the clubs. I felt I was drinking like a fish, but I was getting hot, cold, chills, everything. I couldn't stop grinding my teeth. And apparently I was dancing up a storm. I felt like that guy on White Chicks. They just blowing the whistle and doing all this. And then the aftermath after that, I don't know, I kept on bumping Bieber and Miley Cyrus. This white girl wasted thing, it's like a common theme. I don't know what it is, but I don't think I'll ever pop another molly, because it just took me over the top.
It was kind of awkward to seeing, just one couple on the dance floor, going at it, freaking each other out of their minds. And we're just sitting there with the security guards with a dumb lost look on our face, like, what's going on, So come to figure out, it was Molly, and blame it on the Molly.
People were saying like we basically had sex on the dance floor. My wife was basically having sex on the dance floor because of the mollies. And then the next morning, I don't remember a thing, but I did remember breaking a window in my car. I don't know how or what happened. She couldn't remember, but we got home safely.
Say no to drugs, though.
I mean, aside from that, he was just cool all around, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have to be cool to me, you know what I'm saying? He was Five Dog. He could have been like, you know what I'm saying? He never was like that with me. Tip wasn't either, you know what I'm saying? But Five definitely wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying? He just embraced fools, you know?
And we were watching this documentary on the dude that was running around the Hamptons saying that he was Rockefeller. And he's like, yeah, see, this gives people like me a bad name. They're using my family names and this and that. Meanwhile, long story short, he was a straight up con artist.
And there was this one girl in particular, she was like an older woman. She had like this mask on, and she had like this weird short, like, silky dress that she could like pull open like this or whatever. So anyway, I start to sing the joint, and she climbs on top of the stage, and she's like, maybe about 5 of these girls is grabbing my joint, like grabbing me while I'm singing on the stage. So they jump on the stage.
With Wu, they used to have these tapes in the bus, and they always would battle. And we was talking about that. So at that moment, I was like, all right, you ready to go? And I pulled out my laptop with me, so I just had mad music, and we're just playing. I'm just showing him mad like ill R&B shit, and we're just going crazy.